Fix my credit.
I'm gonna buy that brand new home.
Fix my credit.
I'm gonna pay off my student loan.
Fix my credit.
No more paying my bills late.
Fix my credit.
I need a better interest rate.
Fix my credit.
That credit is gone way too far.
Fix my credit.
I need a brand new car.
Fix my credit.
Hold on, don't give in.
Fix my credit.
Hey, in the end, you're gonna win.
Fix my
yeah. Gonna buy that brand new home.
Fix my credit.
Gonna pay out my student loan.
Fix my credit.
No more paying my bills late.
Fix my credit.
I need a better interest rate.
Fix my credit.
Hey, my credit is going way too
Fix my
far.
credit.
Oh, I even need a brand new car.
Fix my credit.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Tuesday to everyone. What's going on? This is your credit expert. This is Casacello James. Thank you so much for joining me live for the live credit show on tonight. This is Tuesday night where we do everything finances and credit. What's going on, Sheila? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I need some of your famous fried chicken. Welcome, everybody. Listen, it is a wonderful day. It is a wonderful day. The devil has been busy all day, but you know, we still have the victory. So welcome to everybody. If this is your first time joining me, I want you to like, subscribe to the channel. Just hit the notification bell. You know exactly what to do. So just simply go to YouTube and type in Exceptional Credit Repair LLC. Exceptional Credit Repair LLC, and then like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and then it'll keep you alert when the show comes on. Welcome, David. What's up, bro? Tell it, bro. I tell you, the devil has been busy all day trying to discourage, trying to distract, but we're still here. So I'm telling you, if you made it here, you have the victory. You are triumphant. You have overcome. So thank you so much for joining me on tonight. If you have any credit questions, most certainly I'll try to answer all of those credit questions. And most certainly to all the new people that have been what you call it, friend tagging me on social media and all of that good stuff. Thank you so much for participating in all of that good stuff. So this is all about credit and finances. Yes, we walk by faith and not by sight. We walk by faith and not by sight. I'm telling you, it has been a press all day. The devil has been trying it all day. And it's just been one of those fighting times. It's just been one of those fighting times, discouraging and trying to do all of that stuff. But we're going to have a really good discussion. I have some announcements that I'm going to make tonight. I guess some people thought they knew, or some people think they know, but I'm going to confirm everything that's going on with me. A couple of big announcements, but welcome. Listen, this is what I need you to do. They tell me I don't never do this right, so I'm going to try to do it right tonight. I need you to subscribe. I need you to click that like button and hit all those shows and all of that good stuff. Yeah, it's a push. It's a push. So I need you to like, I need you to subscribe, and I need you to hit the notification bell. All right. That bell is a little red bell right there. And also, I need you to share. That's the other thing. I need you to share the video, whether you're on YouTube or whether you're on Facebook. We're on live on YouTube and we're live on Facebook. All right. Shout out to all of the people that are subscribing and all of that good good stuff. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's just one of those things, you know how the enemy is. You just got to keep pushing, as Sheila just said. All right. So you know what to do concerning the social media. And if you're on Instagram, you can simply type in my name. I have 2 pages on Instagram. Any one of them will work. You can get in contact with me. The number is still the same. All right. 786-213-1087. 786-213-1087. It's going to be amazing the rest of this year. July is almost out of here. It's been a tough, rough time, of course, coming through the pandemic, still dealing with that new variant of the COVID and all of that good stuff. But just be safe. Continue to do what you do. Protect yourself just like I do. Wash your hands. I've always washed my hands and all that good stuff. All right. But tonight's show and tonight's topic is talking about, I got to lay in on this particular topic and I got to drive it home because it's been irritating me, not just all day, but I'm going to make the announcement and I'm going to tell you why after I tell you the topic. Tonight's topic is bad real estate agents. Bad real estate agents. The topic tonight is simply bad real estate agents. So this is for you if you're trying to buy a house. This is for you if you own a house and you're thinking about refinancing. This is for you if you're a first-time buyer. This is for you if you're trying to transition out of the apartments and all of that stuff. Welcome, Lewis. Excuse me. This is you. This is for you if you're trying to transition from the apartments into home ownership. It is very, very important. So tonight is bad real estate agents. So now one of my big announcements is simply this. I'm in the process of buying and building from scratch, from the ground up. All right. From the ground up, I'm in the process of building my own home. All right. It's going to be here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm telling you, I have been through so many, not a whole lot, but enough to know bad agents when I see them and when I experience them. So I'm in the process. So the cat is out of the bag. Yes. Yay. All of that good stuff. So I'm getting out of my apartment and condo and all of that stuff. And I'm going into home ownership. And I'm telling you, this should be, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think some of you all have guessed it, you know, over the last 6 or 7 months or whatever the case may be. So my time has been very, very pressed is because I've been dealing with building my house. It's a 5-bedroom, 3, let me get it right. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 4 bathrooms, not just a half. I have 3 full bathrooms. It's upstairs, downstairs, and all of that good stuff. All right. It is just, it's a big house. I want it. That's what the Lord blessed me with. That's what I've been working so hard towards, you know, becoming. If I would have stayed in Texas, I was going to build one in Texas, but I'm here back in Atlanta. Atlanta's home. Florida's home for me as well. And I'm just so grateful that I'm able to do that. So the cat is out the bag, or the whatever is out the bag. I'm building a home. So some people say, well, what are you doing? What is the big secret? I'm building that big old mansion of mine. It is nice. I'm going to do the cooking and credit show there. That's the big thing. I'm going to have a video from start to finish when they first laid the foundation and all of that good stuff. But one thing that I can tell you, one thing that I do, not many things, through this particular process of building a home, I don't ever want to do this again, ever. Oh, you hear what I'm telling you? It should be a happy time. I'm happy about building a house. I'm excited about having, you know, my own big backyard, because the backyard is going to be huge. And I got one of the biggest spaces there, and it is really, really nice. But the builder, D.R. Horton, is really getting on my last sanctified nerves. Oh my God. I'm telling you, this builder is one of the leading big builders in America and all of that. And they just getting on my nerves. It's just horrible. And if corporate see this video, you all need to call me tomorrow morning. It's so bad, you can call me tonight. All right. So the process, the home is going to be beautiful and all of that stuff. And then I'm going to add my good touch to it and all of that. but the process is horrible. Now, you can't blame everything on the COVID because we was going through that lumber, the price was jacked up and all of that stuff, and they just don't communicate. The communication is horrible, yada, yada, yada. This should be one of the most exciting times. And then one particular agent, the reason why I picked this topic tonight, because I just got to let it go. You know how I went in on Citibank? I'm going to have to go in on these agents and these builders. So I should have said agents and builders. All right. So at the end of the day, when I first started the journey, literally a year ago, at the end of the day, I've been trying to find a real estate agent or a broker, somebody that would do me right, somebody that would talk to me, because I ask a lot of questions. Most certainly, if you're buying a house over $300,000, I don't care if you're buying a house over $50,000, you deserve to ask questions. They do not like it. Most real estate agents are going to be nice and pleasant to you. Some of them, I can tell off the bat, they wasn't no good because they was trying to cut me off. They didn't want me to ask a lot of questions and different things of that nature. And, you know, I'm in the credit and finance industry. So at the end of the day, I already had my financing that's locked. I already picked out the area, so they didn't have to take me around. I didn't do the traditional stuff with riding, looking at 6 homes or looking at 10 homes. I didn't do any of that. So I really just actually handed this particular person I'm working with now. But before I got this last particular person that I'm just, if you will, stuck with. But at the end of the day, before I got to this last person, it was just a horrible experience because the person that should be on my side, the person that should be fighting as hard as I'm fighting, is not doing that. So I had to let those particular ones, thank God I didn't sign the broker's agreement. Thank God I didn't sign any type of contract with those knuckleheads because they don't like to work. They don't like to work. What they want to do is get paid that 3% or whatever the percentage is for doing nothing. And that's not good. If your client call you and you can't call them right back, you need to call them at some point. You need to call, and I'll take that back. You don't need to call them at some point. You need to call them back immediately because that's your money. I don't get it when you are providing the service. It's just like me. If you come to my company and we're talking about credit restoration, credit repair, and I start talking about the carburetor, and I start talking about daycare centers, and I start talking about cooking, you don't want to hear anything about that. You want to talk about what you have hired me to do. And these real estate agents and brokers, I'm telling you, they do a bad job. If they blow smoke up your behind, if they tell you like they told me, oh, I'm going to fight for you. You know, my job is to make sure my client is happy, and my job is to make sure you get the best representation, yada, yada, yada. Dumb appleheads do not like to work. I'm telling you, bad real estate agents, stay away from them. Get your praying oil out, throw oil on them like they Dracula, vampires, whatever it is. Dumb jokers do not, male or female. I've been through them. I'm telling you, they don't like to work. And I mean doing your basic job. So at the end of the day, I picked the spot out that I wanted to live in, so they didn't have to do that, as I said. And so I have a wonderful community and all of that. I can't, you know, tell you everything because, you know, you got some crazy people. They crazy on social media. They'll be trying to find where I live and all of that good stuff. But the house is amazing. And the location is amazing. I like the style. The Hayden is what I picked out in this particular style. But the builders and the sales agent, you know, he started off, the salesperson that I got started off okay. But then when we got to the nitty gritty, because there was some stuff that didn't, as the old folks say, pan out. It didn't say, you know, it didn't happen like they said it was, the time frame, yada, yada, yada. It didn't happen. And if you don't stay on the builders, nobody will. If you don't call and ask questions about what is going on with your house, from the drywall to the installation, from the wiring, from the plumbing, from the upstairs, I didn't even know what I-joust was. I-joust or joust, whatever it is called. It's the beams that hold up, you know, the second level and all of that stuff. So I had to learn, but I never would have learned that if I wouldn't have asked questions. And I'm telling you, these builders and these real estate agents, they do not. And so if this is hitting a real estate agent that's watching me right now, I'm talking about you. Because you should be ashamed, shame, like Esther say, such wickedness I've never seen. All right. If you are a broker and you getting 10,000, 6,000, if you're getting 15,000, if you're getting 40,000, if you're getting 50,000, if you're getting $1 million of commission, your job is to officiate that transition with that client. Stay away from these bad real estate agents. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is for free. I'm telling you, I got to go in on them tonight. I got to hit them. I got to hit them where it hurts tonight. These bad real estate agents, they don't even want to do no rental properties. They don't make a lot of money. They make some money, but they make more money when they sell houses. Now, I'm not mad at that because I'm a businessman. I make money. But the simple fact is you treat people with dignity and respect. All right. Hey, Lisa. So at the end of the day, she can help me on tonight. Real estate agents, you must do a better job. If the client don't know what the broker's agreement and the contract is, then you need to explain that to them. And don't just skip over it and different things of that nature. If there's a changing and the plumbing was supposed to be put in on Monday and they take a ride out there on Wednesday and Thursday and they don't see the plumbing, I don't think the client is wrong for calling the salesperson or the builder or the agent, the real estate agent, and say, hey, what's up? Because people have time frames. You know, my lease is up in August where I'm at in this beautiful place right now. So I had to extend my lease so I can go, you know, and have enough time because I ain't staying with no friends and I'm not staying with nobody and all of that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm an independent kind of dude. And so at the end of the day, you got to make sure that you stay on these agents. These agents are lazy. What's going on? Sister White, what's going on? So you have to stay on these real estate agents because they do not like to work. I'm telling you, bad real estate agents. The first thing is, if they tell you a whole bunch of stuff to get your attention, and I don't care if it's I would stay away from the family and the friends real estate agents anyway, because they're going to sometimes, I ain't saying all of them, but most of the time they kind of treat you any old kind of way. But for the most part, you have to be very careful when you are selecting a real estate agent and the broker. Now, the broker and the real estate agent is somewhat going to do somewhat the same thing. They're going to officiate the deal. They're going to make sure you sign that broker's contract. They're going to make sure that, hey, I locked you in for the duration of that particular deal. Because after this deal, you go your way and I'm going to go mine. If you get a good job, I'll use you again and recommend you. But at the end, what's going on, bud? What's going on, Dr. Betty Franks? So I'm going in on these real estate agents tonight. So at the end of the day, come on, help me, Gayla. At the end of the day, when you get ready to buy your house, this should be some of the most exciting time. I got a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. It's 2 stories, big backyard. I got the driveway that I want. I can fit 2 cars. I got a 2-car garage. And so I can fit 2 cars in my garage, but I also in my driveway, when they finally get it up, I can fit at least 4, maybe even 6 cars if I park them, you know, right and park it behind each other. So at the end of the day, for me, and I just had this powwow again with my real estate agent today, and I told him these words. It is a disconnect between me and you. And so he keeps telling me, well, they, you know, according to some of the other builders that he deals with, I guess with other clients, I don't care nothing about no other client. When you talk to me, you better void out all them other clients, because the other clients is not studying Casacella Rodriguez. All right. When you deal with a real estate agent, if they talking to you for 5 minutes, they need to be in tune with what is going on with your deals, because I'm telling you, they gonna get paid. I don't see no hearts. What are hearts and all of that stuff? These real estate agent people, they not living hand to fist, especially if they got a hustle about them. Okay, if they got a hustle about them and they got a clientele. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, wherever your city and state is. So you have to stay on these real estate agents, because I'm telling you, they're gonna sleepwalk. And what they do is they act like just like they ain't been through this particular process before, and they act just like, okay, well, you do everything. You call the sales agent. The sales agent represents the builder. All right. So the sales agent that I had, I'm hot with him too, because at the end of the day, I literally just handed these people the deal. And I didn't even get the big discounts that they give you. Oh, you're going to get 4,000 and you're going to get 5,000. I didn't even take that because I went with the outside lender. Okay, these are some of the terminologies that you need. If you go with an outside lender, you don't get all the bells and the whistles and stuff. I didn't want all of that because I had already got finance. I love the finance company that I'm with, Homestar. I love the particular mortgage head honcho at the place. I had already made a report because actually I was going with Smith Douglas. I wasn't going to go with D.R. Horton, but you know, they can't refuse the contract if you go with an outside lender. But at the same time, they treat you some kind of way, and especially when you are a Casacello James and you are renowned and you're profound and prolific and you're a young man that's got it going on and a businessman that want to know. If you said to me that the flooring is going in on Monday, when I drive by that bad booger, it better be up. And if it don't, then email me, text, send a smoke signal, do sign language, do something, and let me know that the stuff ain't gonna be in there. You applehead, you bean eating, bear hugging donkey. These folks have made me almost want to catch a case on them. I'm telling you, I done told the builder what I don't like. I have told the salesperson what I don't like. And somebody say, well, can you just calm down? No, this house ain't no cheap house. I can tell you this much. I ain't telling y'all my business either because y'all know. See, what I'm going to tell you is this house is way over $300,000. This ain't no little Rudy Poop house I'm building. All right. So at the end of the day, I deserve to have it just like what the contract said is what I want to happen with this particular experience. But the experience, I'm telling you, has been bad. Why has it been bad? Because of the builder, because of the salesperson. And I've even talked to the salesperson manager. I thought it was going to get better. It didn't, but I'm going to have a talk with that sugar sometime soon again. But at the end of the day, and the agent, I'm going to tell you, even though the builder is acting just like Captain Kangaroo, and the salesperson, they on the same ship. So I can expect that out of them. But the person that's really have got under my skin is the bad real estate agent. Now, here's where you come in. You already got your credit together, all right? What's going on, Miss Powell? I'm talking about these bad real estate agents. It is hard. If somebody, I don't care if you Google 1,000 real estate agents. I'm telling you right now, it is not that easy to get the real estate agent that's going to fit you and your finances, fit you and your family, you and your requirements. It is not that easy. It's a lie from the pit of hell. If somebody tell you that it's that easy, if it was that easy, you would have more success stories. But you don't. It's all kinds of horror stories. When I look at some of the videos on YouTube, they sound just like me, and I don't even know those people. They're going through some of the same crazy, stupid, redundant stuff. Why won't you just tell us the truth? Why won't you, before you take these people deposits, before you take their money, I got to get to Lewis, something he wrote up there. And before you take their deposit and before you start blaming everything on the rain, because they'll tell you, well, we can't do this or we can't do that if it rains. Well, I mean, that's common sense. But if the house has already got the roof on it, already got the fiberglass shingles and whatever the stuff is, then you can't work inside the house, work inside the house. But your realtor should be fighting just as hard as you. Ain't nothing worse than marrying somebody or being in a relationship or a partnership with somebody that's not going to fight as hard as you. You've already got your credit together, or you got it decent enough to qualify for the home. You got to come up with the closing costs. You got to come up with the lot premium. You got to come up with the down payment. It's much more. So a lot of people tell me, oh, I want to buy a house. No, you don't, because you don't want to go through what I'm going through. Well, why are you going through? I chose to buy the home. Now, I didn't choose to go through all this unnecessary stuff when I did my part. Now, when I do now, if I drop the ball, I can understand the delays or the hiccups that would happen behind me dropping the ball. But when I do what I got to do, you best to do what you got to do. These bad real estate agents, all right, are horrible. So let me go here. I'm not going to be long tonight. So guess what? This put more fire. I had been thinking about it. I had said I wasn't going to do it. I've said on many shows, I never want to do it. I said I wasn't going to do it. I entertained it probably 5 or 10 years ago because I know I would be an excellent one. But I'm going to tell you, I woke up, it's almost as the Lord gave me a clear dream. This dream was not muddy, but I already saw myself as a real estate broker. So guess what I am? I'm in real estate school right now because I'm going to show these jokers how to sell a house. I'm going to show these jokers how to fix the credit, sell the house. Why? That's my second announcement. So right now, I am enrolled in real estate school. So all that good, bad real estate agents and all of that stuff, I'm going to take care of all of that. So now if you're in Atlanta and just as soon as I finish and pass this board with George, I did a practice little test and stuff, made an 89 on that because y'all know I'm a smart cookie. So, you know, when I ace this real estate school exam, then I'm going right to Florida and I'm going to take another exam and I'm going to be licensed in Florida and Georgia. I'm gonna be licensed in Georgia and Florida, and if y'all push me, I'll be licensed in South Carolina and North Carolina too. All right, so right now, that's the second big news. Real estate, and I'm not stopping until I become the broker. I'm going to talk about the brokership on another show. But right now, we want to talk about the real estate agent. So that really put the fire. It's almost like when somebody tell you you can't, and you say, oh, I can't? Okay, I'm going to show you. So I'm telling you, because I've had a bad experience, 5 bedrooms, that's what I'm building right now. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's gonna be my whole new office. You're not gonna see these signs anymore. You're gonna see them big TVs. I ain't gonna tell y'all everything. You're gonna see it's gonna look really, really nice. I'm gonna have my own studio office like I want to have it. It's gonna be really, really nice. Thank you all. Somebody saying congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at Hot Mama right there. What's up, Sharon? What's going on? Ooh, that's my sugar. All right, Sharon, I'm telling you, I'm in real estate school right now. So if you are, let me say this clear. If you are in Atlanta, Georgia, when I get out, I promise you I'm going to hit the ground running. I already got 7 people right now. I'm talking about for real. 7. When I finish, I'm not only their credit gonna be exactly where I need it to be to qualify, but I'm gonna sell them jokers the house, whether it's 250, whether it's 150, whether it's 350, whether it's $500,000. I'm gonna show you what the real estate agents and the brokers should have been doing with my deal. Now, am I going to be able to get the deal done or whatever? Yes, but I'm tired of being frustrated. I'm tired. Lord, Granddaddy is tired of having bad service. When we go to the restaurants, all these young cats and some of the old ones acting crazy too. Don't come over there and put your hand over my glass and you got your hands and the particles falling off. That ain't what you do. You hold it right here. I'm telling you, customer service is a rare commodity. These folks talk to you in the kind of way, treat you in the kind of way, and God knows they don't want to talk to you on the phone. All they want to do is text you and all of this stuff. Pick up that phone and call me and tell me what you want. I don't understand all of that mess, them abbreviations. Lord, it's just a time. Let me go back to what Lewis was saying. Anybody got any questions or anything? Let me read what Lewis said. Lewis says, yes, they are out there, unfortunately. When it's hot, see, they like to sell a lot of stuff. When it's hot, lots of people get into the business and the bad agents reflect that. All right. Keep in mind that there are currently more real estate agents than listing. Absolutely. And so at the end of the day, you got to make sure that you find that agent that fit you. Now, my part was I was looking for a well-dressed agent, male or female, and I was looking for somebody that had that sharpness about them and that wit, and they had a nice social media platform. So I got tricked in that regard too. You got to tell your part. I got tricked because see, the young man, he was handsome and all of that stupid stuff, and and I said, and he was putting it on, baby. He was putting it on. Oh, I'm gonna fight like a bulldog, and I fight for my clients and all that. That joker ain't did nothing. I done did more work than that joker. All right. So At the end of the day, bad real estate agents can hinder your process. Whether you're trying to buy a split level home, single family home, whether you're trying to buy a duplex, if you're going to, and on my business side, I want to get into some commercial properties and all of that kind of stuff. You got to be careful with these real estate agents. It is horrible. It's just horrible. And so at the end of the day, for me, building this home, like I said earlier in the program, it should be one of the most wonderful experience, but I cannot tell you how many headaches. And then, I've been trying to hold it and not tell it. And then I had a wise person said, well, don't tell it right now. Wait until the house is completed. I said, you know what? The devil going to be mad and he working behind the scenes. So, people just going to be people anyway. I don't believe that you should have to hide your blessing because of immature people. I don't believe that. Don't let immature people stop or stunt your growth or your progress. All right. You need to get your credit fixed. So every person on this line, if you are trying to buy a house 2022, because I'm going to make sure I have a license before then, whether you're trying to buy it in 2023, whether you're trying to buy at the end of this year, whatever your dream is, don't let anybody discourage you. There's a scripture that says, St. John, the 14th chapter, verse 1 said, let not your heart be troubled. All right. In my Father's house are many mansions. When you keep reading it. Now, if a big old house can fit many mansions in there, heaven got it going on. But I live here on earth, so I need to be able to fit my good old tabernacle and do what I got to do. So that's why I didn't get 4 rooms. I didn't get 3 rooms. I didn't get 2 rooms. And ain't nothing wrong with that, because what I have right now is 2 rooms and 2 bathrooms. All right. So I wanted to keep going higher. You have to just throw your hands up and say higher. All right. Then so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to encourage people that, what, even though bad things are happening behind the scenes, you still come out fighting. I can't just, because I'm too far invested and I'm sure got my money. They got my money. All right. So you ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way. And I'm talking about a good chunk of change. I don't want people handling me any kind of way. That's why people, have that resistance and they get upset with you or they have an attitude, is because, when people have done you right and been there for you, you can't treat them people any kind of way. You got to make sure, without a shadow of a doubt, make sure that, hey, whatever you're doing, you do the right thing. All right. Let me see what she said. Eat good. Come on here, Shasta. What's going on? Eat the good of the land. That's what I'm talking about. You got to eat the good of the land. And so, come on here, Sheila. I know you're running right now. I know you're running. So at the end of the day, for me, building this home is very, very important, because this is where I'm calling home. I was in Dallas, Texas, and bought my little Happy Hips on back. So, I got my office in there. I'm going to finally have it the way I want to, my office/studio. I'm going to be able to have the kitchen that I want for my cooking and credit show. I'm going to be able to have the living room that I want. I'm going to be able to have the upstairs. And they kept telling me with my old stuff, they said, you're going to get tired of running up them stairs. I said, no, you get tired of running up them stairs. But the reason why I picked stairs is because that's what I want. Stop letting people talk you out of your dream. Let me tell you this, and this gonna bless your soul. Your present location is not your final destination. Your present location is not your final destination. Your present location, is somebody getting that? Is not your final destination. What you see right now is not my final destination. You can't let nobody trick you. Don't let nobody turn you around. Get rid of those bad agents. And there is a such thing, as I kept saying over, a broker's agreement. So once they get that agreement, you got to read it, because they'll lock you in. And so I'm locked in with this last agent, and if I didn't sign it, I would have fired him a long time ago, because I don't want you telling me, verbiage like, well, to be honest with you, they're a little bit further ahead than some of the other builders that I'm working with. Now, I don't care about none of them other builders that you're working with. I'm not with none of them builders. I'm talking about these old devils over here. They look just like goats on a hot summer day. I don't want to hear nothing about no other builders. All right. So you got to understand that it is a big deal finding the right real estate agent. Ask them questions, get referral, see what their success rate, and see if, if they have negative numbers or if they have negative stars, do some Googling. Y'all know what you do when you be looking up some men and all of that good stuff. Thank you, Sheila. All right. Make sure you search them out. I didn't do enough research, so that's on my part. I didn't do enough research. All right. So people saying, well, you're going to be fresh out of school. Yes, because I've been doing credit and finance for over 20 something years. So I've been to the closing table when they have the attorney there and the notary is there and all of that good stuff. When we close, it's not my first rodeo. I just need to know where to put this and where to put that, what contract laws, and I need to know about the commission and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to learn all I want. I'm going to get a wealth of knowledge to be able to sell you a home. So when you call exceptional credit, or it's going to be called Casacello Realty. So Casacello's Realty, when you call Casacello Realty, I'm going to be able to tell you the truth. I'm going to be able to say it just like it is. All right. So it's one of those things that you need that right agent. Now, let me pause right here. It says credit special $175 on Tuesday nights. So you can get this $175 only on Tuesdays. All right. It's going to go all the way to the end of the year. It's $175 only on Tuesday nights, only on Tuesday. You can get it when the clock strike 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night or whatever the case may be on that Tuesday. You can start doing it. All right. If you leave me a message or whatever the case may be, I'll probably be asleep anyway. But if you leave me a message, I'm going to be able to honor that particular $175. All right. Now, what you get, I'm going to go right here and I got to hit some more of the real estate agents and then I'm going to be done. The $175 is going to cover you for 30 days. Let me say that again. I go in 30-day increments. The $175 is going to cover you for 30 days. That's a full 30 days. Anything that's negative, anything that is needs to be disputed on your credit report, I'm going to do that on your behalf. You don't have to do anything. We will have a talk. I will better explain it. You cannot explain everything in 5 minutes. You cannot explain everything on the show right now. But I promise you that $175 is going to cover everything. I'm not going to come back and say, oh, it's an additional $250. That's not how I do business. I'm a man of integrity, and I'm telling you what I know. This will change your life forever. I've just had clients, get credit cards for $25,000, $15,000, $13,000. I've had people purchase new cars. I got people right now along with me. They're buying homes right now. And when they tell their testimony and I do my live show at their home, like I did with my boy in Maryland and DC and all of that, you will see it. All right. You got to stay on these real estate agents. Now, but let me get back to this. So the original price is $300. You hear me, YouTube? You hear me, YouTube? The original price is $300, but you get it for $175 because this is a special. Why are you doing this? I don't know many of you. I grow to know you, but I don't know you like that. So at the end of the day, you get my expertise. So stop asking me to do it for $99. I'm not no hoe. I'm not no prostitute. I don't know how to shake it and shimmy on no pole and drop it like it's hot. I don't do that kind of stuff. You can't make it rain with me. Make it rain when you pay that invoice. All right. So I don't do payment plans and none of that. Puff Daddy don't do it, and I don't do it either. Usher don't do it. Twinkie Clark don't do it, and Vicky Winan definitely ain't doing it. All right. So at the end of the day, you got to $175. Y'all spend that when you go to Miami. You spend it when you buying your whatever you're buying. And these folks, I had a person told me, almost had a date, and the person told me they ate some edible stuff. I said, some what? Sure, that you'll catch that later. You got to be careful of these folks. They spend money. I said all that to say this about them edible stuff. They spend their money on what they want to spend it on. Somebody had to buy the brownies and the marijuana and all that good stuff. All right. So at the end of the day, $175 will change your life. It is credit restoration. I'm going to dispute anything. I'm going to look at your public record, medical bills, student loans, bank, whatever it is. All right. That to my oh God. I'm telling you now, you overshare it. Come on here, Jocelyn. Dumb edibles is messing people up, honey. It's a time. So at the end of the day, you got to be careful of what people, you got to spend your money on what you want to spend it on. But I'm talking about people that are trying to change their life. I don't want to be in no apartment all my life. I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to show you the living proof. All right. So this is an investment. You took the words out my mouth. This is an investment. And just like Sheila is saying right now, it's an investment for your future, for yourself. All right. For your family. All right. You got to be careful of these people that always making excuses when it's time to do something of consequence. You find money to do all that other stuff. Lord, look at Mr. Larry done stepped in here. So what's going on, my friend? So you got to make sure that you put things in proper order. You don't want to be these people. Now, if you choose, some people don't want to be a homeowner and they want to rent, and that's fine because I'm going to do it all. Even if I make $250 off referring you to whatever apartment complex, I'm going to take it all. See, that's the difference between me and some of these high-minded people. If it ain't 10,000, no, I don't do that. No, I've never been like that. I'm going to take 175 and I'll take 10,000. So however it comes, I'm going to fix your credit, sell you the house. Fix the credit, sell you the house. I'm going to fix the credit, sell you the house. I'm going to fix the credit, sell you the house. I'm going to fix the credit, sell you the house. I'm going to fix the credit, sell you the house. Fix the credit, sell you the house. That's what I'm going to do. All right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix that good credit, and then I'm going to be able to sell you the house. So you got to be careful of these bad real estate agents. Talk to them, talk to them, talk to them, talk to them. All right, let's do this. Now, this is a good challenge. This is Lisa Williams, my girl. I'm going to let her tell her own testimony, what she experiencing right now. It is wonderful, wonderful. Some of this, I can't say all that. But anywho, whoever signs up in the next 15 minutes, I will pay $50. That means then she's going to pay the 50 to your 175. You pay the difference. All right. She going to pay. So you ain't even paying 175. She ain't doing it for 2 or 3 people. She said whoever. So whoever calls 786-213. Where is that? 786-213-1087. That young lady is going to pay the difference. All right. Now you can't beat that with a stick. So if you paying 175 and she paying the $50, you paying 125. All right. You paying 125. That's it. 125. Lisa, what was your question you had for Lewis? All right. Let me see. Lewis is right here. Big investment. Treat it that way as a customer as well. Expect the same from professionals that you hire. Absolutely. Now, don't be one of them, the customers, bridezillas and stuff of that nature. I'm telling you that everything that I've asked, from the plumbing, from the wiring, from the sheetrock, the drywall, all of that stuff, from the installation, I took pictures and videos and different things of that nature. And the problem that I'm having, sometimes when you ask questions to certain people that's trying to cut corners, and a person told me that, which is a homeowner, told me that, and it was powerful just yesterday. You have to stay on those builders because they will try to cut corners. They'll say that they're overwhelmed. And in my case, I'm buying in the worst time, but it's the best time for real estate, but it's the worst time because they try to blame everything on the COVID, and they blame everything on bad weather, everything. And I understand if you don't have a roof and you don't have the siding up and you don't have the concrete because you need it to dry, and I want all my stuff, and I don't want you to rush where you mess it up, but I do have things to do. I got business deals that's got a hold on it right now until I finish with this, because a big no-no is simply this: you cannot go out and buy a Mercedes when you trying to buy a home. You about to mess up your deal. You can't try to get 3 or 4 credit cards when you're trying to purchase a home. There are certain things that your realtor should tell you. There are certain things that your credit advisor is going to tell you. You don't want to mess up the deals. I heard a story about the person, they got so excited the day of their closing, the day before, they went and bought a brand new Mercedes and drove it to the closing, and they checked them cheering credit again, and it was bad news. messed up the whole deal. You can't do stuff like that because you just escalated your debt ratio. All right. So you want to be very careful. And it's going to be something that is going to be monumental for you if you have a lot of family or whatever the case may be. So be careful of these bad real estate agents. Make sure you ask tough questions. Don't just hire them because the outer package looks good. Don't just hire them because they're with Keller and Williams. Don't just hire them because they're with Coldwell Banker. Do your homework. Do what it takes to make sure you're going to get the best representation. All right. Let me see who's calling me. Let me see. Read my message on Facebook. Let me see. Let me see what you say, Lisa. What did you say? Type it in again, Lisa, because they're coming at me so quick. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I love that right there. So Sheila is on it. I'm gonna tell you, your present location is not your final destination. Did y'all receive that? Did y'all receive that? So that's the way I look at it. Even though I was upset, I was telling Jocelyn today, I said, the devil is, he's trying it right now. But see, I know how to fight the enemy. I'm not defeated or anything of that nature because yes, the brick is up. Yes, the siding is up. Yes, my roof is up, but there was something else they were supposed to add, the little mud flaps or something. And I want my mud flaps. Put my mud flaps up there. Oh, goats, honey, they get on my nerves. All right. Let me say this. Let me see. Lord, come on here, Donna. Lord, come on here, Miss Riddles. Where she said Costello knows his stuff. Now I ain't making her say this. This is Donna. This is showing up, and it ain't Donna Summers either. All right. Costello knows his stuff in the credit industry. I am one of those people who just got a credit card, and I also have been able to get an old bill erased from my husband's after using the first 2 dispute letters in his book. All right. Can you imagine? This is living proof. Let me let that soak in right there. I'm telling you, that book is everything. The book is right there on the screen, somewhere on the screen over there. You'll see it. All right. The book is everything. It's everything. You need to purchase your copy. It's on Amazon.com. If you order it from me, I autograph it, send it right to you. All right. It's just $20. $20. It will change your life. I got to read that again. Costello knows his stuff in the credit industry. And I am one of those people who just got a credit card. And I mean, it's lucrative. I have also been able to get an old bill erased. Hey! From my husband's after using the first 2 dispute letters. And there are 3 dispute letters in my book. Amazing. Thank you so much, Donna. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. All right. That's my brother. Come on here. It's just amazing. Lord, y'all talking to me tonight, honey. Y'all talking to me tonight, baby. I'm telling you, it has been an excruciating time. And I'm going to show you the video. I just didn't have time. But my big announcement is, I'm telling you right now, I'm building the home and I'm in real estate school. Now, the reason why I want to do this and I feel compassion and compelled to do this, and I'm getting ready to go, is because you need trustworthy, integral people that have character. And people that have integrity. So when I tell you something, I don't live a life where people say, oh, you know what, he ain't nothing but a liar. That's not how I do business. And I carry myself in a professional, sophisticated manner. So all you knuckleheads that's sending me that crazy mess on Facebook, I don't want to date you bad, broke, credit kind of crazy people. If I did want to date you, I wouldn't date you because you're not trying to get your life together. Fix my credit. You need to fix your credit. All right. And stop telling me you're going to buy a home and you ain't fixed your credit. You put the cart before the horse. Here go the horse, Mr. Ed. But you got the cart before it. It don't work like that. Do things decent and in order. All right. Teach me how to fix my credit. It is amazing. I'm telling you, when you get ready to purchase that book, it is just everything. There it is. There it is. The book is just everything. And it's on Amazon.com, $20. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. All right. Come on here. Come on here. Exactly. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life together. Sophisticated indeed. I love it. Sophisticated indeed. It will change your life forever. And that's all it is. $300 on the regular day. That's still a good price. But if you own tonight and you decide between now when the clock hit 12 o'clock midnight, the special is gone. Not until next Tuesday, all right? And I stand firm on that, because this is a wonderful time to fix your credit. So by the time I come out of real estate school, I promise you I'm going to hit the ground running. I got people that are moving to, I got one person that's moving to Atlanta that really want to buy a home, and that deal is going to be done. I don't care if the home is $50,000. If you decide to go to the Decatur, where it's greater, and you find something for $300,000. I don't care if you go to Marietta, if you go to East Point, if you go to Johns Creek, I love. If you go to Alpharetta, I love. If you go to Sandy Springs, I love. If you go out there to Lawrenceville, come on here, Lawrenceville. All right, I'm telling you, it is going to be phenomenal. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. I know exactly where you need to be in order to qualify for the home. Isn't that amazing? So most time, if you find a real estate agent, now you got to find somebody to fix your credit, because they're going to pull and get your middle score. I'll teach you more about all of that stuff. I'll teach you all your debt ratio, and then also prepare yourself. You got to have 2 years of positive income in the same field. You got to make sure you can't keep jumping from here to there, and you don't make that amount of money to afford $250,000 or $300,000 home. You got to make sure that stuff look good on paper. All right, where my heart's at, where my thumbs up, and all of that good stuff. Let me see what y'all saying, and I got to go. All right, you definitely be my agent. Absolutely. And then watch this. I do get referral fees, just like I do with my credit business. I get referral fees. So even if I'm not in your city and state, I will help you find a qualifying agent or qualified agent, and then I'm going to get my referral fee. All right. Referral fee. I want my referral fee. All right. That's just so I can stay in. These computers cost, these lights, these cameras, all of this stuff, my new TVs and stuff. Oh, I can't wait. You're not going to see no more of this. This was good. I love this stuff. This is what I started out with, but it's time to go higher. Yeah, Honda, it's time to go higher. Oh my God, it's time to go to another level. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to take my business to the next level. I'm doing credit and real estate. That's a double level. Most people can't do that. Most people can sell you the house, but they don't know how to fix your credit. And most of these agents, out here, there are some good agents, but I haven't ran across a whole lot of them. All right. I've even invited some to the show. They got every excuse. One told me they was out at the movies. One told me, oh, I'm having dinner. I'm telling you right now, as much as I love a good piece of chicken, but that particular referral is getting ready to lead me to $10,000. I'd have been like, hold my stuff right here if I had to reorder it. All right. Business, because I'm going to tell you what I know in a few minutes. What's this? Today is July the 27th. August the 1st is coming up. You got to do some stuff that you can pay your own rent. And y'all stop trying to help people out that ain't trying to help them own self out. It ain't in the Bible, but it's a good saying. The Lord helps those who help themselves. Hey, y'all got me hollering tonight. You got to help yourself. Like that donkey on Shrek said, I dress myself. Woo. So I'm excited about it, because I wore them jokers out. I wore them out so bad, they probably still leaking blood. It's a disconnect, in my final words. When you and your agents, you the blood and they the Crips, when your agent is talking more concerning the builder more so than you. Well, do you want him to just feed you a bunch of lies? No, that's stupid and that's redundant. I would never want him to falsify stuff or tell me stuff that's not true. But I also want you to tell me the facts, but I want you to tell me the remedy. I want you to tell me how we're going to fix this. I want you to tell me, all right, well, they didn't do this, that, and the other. Because the salesperson I used to talk to all the time, but I don't even like talking to that joker. I started letting the real estate agent talk to him, and then they ain't even talking to him on a regular basis. I got a problem when the last time I talked with you was on July the 16th, and that was a text, and now it's July the 27th. Yes, I got a problem because my crunch time, my home should be finished, praise the Lord, by the mid of September, no later than the end of September, because they always say you're gonna hear these words, especially if you build it in the house. That's why I'll never want to do this again. If it ain't already built and that's a turnkey, God knows in heaven, I don't want to do this again. All right. So at the end of the day, they're going to tell you when we put the cabinets in, then we can make a projection that, you're going to be closing in 30 to 60 days and all of this stuff. Oh, that's a bunch of bull crap. They just telling you this and telling you that. I'm telling you, when you see those horror stories, because they don't know. And then what the builder had the audacity to tell me, I need you to help me get my score up because it's a level 5. Well, I see why. If you're supposed to be at level 1 and your score is level 5, I ain't even complained yet on paper. But oh, when I complain, it's like that movie White Chicks. She's like, give me a pen and give me a piece of paper. So at the end of the day, be careful. These bad real estate agents, they should represent you, number 1. Number 2, they should tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And number 3, they should represent you professionally, but back you up 100%. Real estate agents should not be there to do less and you doing all the work. All right. So those are my 2 big announcements. I do have some more announcements next week. Number 1, I'm building from the ground up, or whatever you say, from the ground up, my home. A 5-bedroom, 3 bathrooms, and all of that good stuff, and it's just going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to show you, the lot and the dirt and all that good stuff. But it has been an experience. So y'all just pray for me. Pray for a brother. I will see you on next Tuesday night. Don't forget. Thank you all. If this is your first time watching the show, give me some thumbs up. If you didn't like it or whatever, I still want you to tell me, whatever the case may be. All right. Also, I got this right here going to blow your mind. Next week, what I get ready to tell you next week is going to be phenomenal. All right. I got a big announcement on next week. I'm going to hold it to next week. I thought I'd give you these 2 announcement that I am in real estate school and I'm trying to knock it out. And it's coming to me easy because, I want to know. I'm a smart cookie and I want to know. And I want to tell you, if you're in Atlanta, I'm not in competition with anybody. I know there's a lot of people here that feel that they celebrities and stuff because you know how ATL is. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I got to do. And I'm certainly going to sell you your home with Casacellos Realty. Casacellos Realty. Remember, get that credit together. You'll never be the same. It's going to be amazing when you come into your new apartment, townhome, whatever you got to do. Do what you got to do. Remember this, and I'm going to leave you with this. Now, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. You need to sign up. That 175 is every Tuesday night. Any Tuesday night, Tuesday day, whatever, 175. But the last thing that I want to say, and I'm out of here, your present location is not your final destination. I'm going to say it one more time. Your present location, where you're at right now, is not your final destination. You all be blessed. Fix my credit.
Fix my credit.
I'm gonna buy that brand new home.
Fix my credit.
I'm gonna pay off my student